Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. This is Dragothien here, and today we're going to be doing another Garden of Infinity, Garden of whatever you want to call it. However, we're not just rolling today or spinning today or whatever you want to call this. We're going to be doing the what the F moments here. We're going to be citing the problems with Garden of Infinity. I'm hoping that the developers watch this because I am a sponsored content creator for Rise of Kingdoms. I hope they see the things that I'm about to point out on this event and fix them, because honestly, I'd like to like this event, but unfortunately, there is just so many problems with it, and I'm going to list them all in this video today. I'm going to tag it Lilith Please Fix, because I've also sent this stuff in a long time ago and it still is not fixed. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a Please Fix This Event video as well. I hope you guys enjoy this video too. Please hit the sub button. Please hit the like button, the bell notification, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and jump to the screen and start rolling, and then also start outlining all the problems that are with this event. So everybody, welcome. We're going to go ahead and start rolling. First off as well, this is Father's Day for the majority of us that have children. So if you are a father, happy Father's Day from one father to another. I appreciate you all and what you all do. Be good dads, spend time with the kids, all that good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and roll here. And I'm going to make this part really quick. Okay, so now we're into the let's fix this thing, because I do want to like this event. The gem cost per turn, it's what, 23,000 gems or something like that. What's 650 times 29? Well, 650 times 10 is 6,500, and then times that by 3, that's 18,000 plus 1,500, so 19,500. So minus 650, I'm not doing the extra math, but basically right around 18 to 19,000 gems per set of spins, all right? Because you get the first one half off. So what are the problems? There's a few problems here. I think the most critical one, and the one that just annoys the crap out of me, is landing on the starting spot. So when I land on the starting spot, you get a gold die, which is nice. The problem is you get that anyway. So when you cross go, when you pass go, you collect your $200, right? You pass go, you get your gold die anyway, and you get a resource, or you get something. You get something else if you pass go. But if you land on go, you just get the gold die. There's no reason for that. If you have to land, like, they should either eliminate this as a landing spot, and if I'm right here on the material choice chest level 3, and I hit a 1, it should just go to the food, and I get the gold die. Or put something here that you get on top of the gold die, because you get this anyway. There's no reason to have to land, like if you land here, you don't get what you would normally get if you just passed it. So that's number 1, okay? Number 2, landing on the reverse. I understand the point of the reverse. I get it, kind of. But again, same premise with this here. If I landed here, it's because I just spent 650 gems somewhere over here. If I spent 650 gems and I land on the reverse, I get nothing. Reversing is not valuable up to 650 gems. I'm sorry. If I spend 650 gems to do a roll here, I don't want to land on something that's not going to give me anything. I just literally lit those gems on fire. Because reversing, not tactical here. I mean, you're a little closer to the gold, the starting here. But again, what happens when you land here? Then you get only a gold die again, and you just wasted 1,300 gems at that point, because you landed on a reverse, and you landed on the start button, which I've had happen multiple times, which is why I hate this event with a passion, but I do it because I want the best equipment on one of these accounts, and this is the only way to do it. So, number 2, landing on the reverse should also give some kind of a reward, besides just changing of direction. And then again, conversely, number 3 is if you use a gold die and don't change direction, is not good enough reward for a gold die use. Okay, so using a gold die here, like one of these guys, and landing on the landing on the reverse, should the special reward should not be you just get to keep going. Okay, you just get to keep going. No problem. Everything's fine. You get nothing. You get nothing. You should be getting double rewards, double something. So there needs to be some kind of reward attached to the reverse button so that when you spend those 650 gems, you get something for them. And again, if you use a gold die, you should get double that because, again, that's why you use the gold die. I'm always hesitant. And God forbid, right, if we are on the ×2 multiplier and I hit the gold die and I get a 5, which happens so often. So it's ×2 multiplier, ×2 multiplier for the gold die, and I get nothing. And I get nothing. I just don't get to change direction. Yay. That's definitely worth a ×4 multiplier die. I don't think that's the way it should happen at all. So that was number 3. Number 4, it's same premise. So crossing the start die here, the start landing spot, with a multiplier of any kind. So right now, the only way to really have a multiplier of any kind is going to be if you're coming this direction, going clockwise. If you land on here, a lot of times I will do a gold die. Again, if you cross this with a multiplier, it doesn't work. It stops work. Like the double multiplier stops working. Same thing this way, but even worse. So you get one double when you cross going clockwise, but if you go counterclockwise and you are on the double multiplier here and you roll a gold die and you're going left and you roll a 4, you land on the +3, which again should move you +3 plus another 3, which again is a problem, by the way. That's not too bad. It's not as bad, but here's the problem. When you do it coming this way, you don't get the +3 twice. You only get the +3 once. So if you're on this and you use a gold die, or if you're here and you use a gold die and land on the +3 and you're going left, you're supposed to get 2 sets of 3, whereas it doesn't happen. So if you're here and you land here, you're supposed to go here and then also here. So you're supposed to get 2 level 3 material choice chests and 600,000 gold. You don't. You only get the choice chest. That's it. So that's broken. That's actually a problem. That's a bug fix that needs to happen. The other things are just mechanical flaws in the actual event. This is actually a bug. It nullifies the qualifiers, the multipliers, coming over the start button. The start button nullifies the multipliers coming left. So that's a problem that needs to be fixed. Okay, we already talked about the 5th one a little bit ago, but landing on the ×2, using a gold die, okay, and then landing on reverse gives nothing. You basically just move forward 5 spaces. Good job. You spent 650 gems to land on the ×2 multiplier, which again gives you nothing, and then you used a gold die to land on the reverse button, which also gives you nothing. So you spent 650 gems and a gold die for nothing. You've moved forward a few spaces. Good job. That's all you've gotten, is to move forward a few spaces on the road here. Okay, so that's a problem. And then same thing as well, same premise behind the start button. So if you, number 6, are landing on a ×2, you use a gold die, and you get a 5, and you land on the start button. Not only do you not get any resources or rewards or anything, but it's not multiplied. You get at least a gold die here, which you would have already gotten anyway if you would have just landed on this one. If you'd have gotten a 6 instead of a 5, you would have gotten all those things, and you would have gotten all those extra juicy resources. But because you landed on the start button, you get nothing. Not only that, you only get 1 die. You don't get 4 die like you should, because it's ×2 here, and you're supposed to multiply with the gold die ×2. That's 4. You should get 4 gold dice. If you're gonna make us do that, we should get 4 gold dice when this happens, and we don't. We get 1. We get 1. I don't think we even get 2. I'm pretty sure it is only 1. I can't be 100% because it hasn't happened in a little bit for me, but that has happened to me, and I've been so frustrated. again, to get to these multipliers, it costs gems, which again, you get nothing. The reason you get nothing is because there's an anticipation of double rewards. So you spent 650 gems to get here. You're going to spend another 650 gems or a gold die to roll again and hopefully get 4 times or 2 times the rewards. And what happens is a lot of times is I'll land here and I'll get all these double and triple and double and quadruple multipliers going, and then I'll land on a freaking start button or the reverse button or, you know, or the die, the silver die, the roll for free. Who the frick cares? If you land on that, that needs to change too. I haven't really made that a thing, but that kind of needs to change too. If you land on that with multiple multipliers, that's insane. It makes people not want to play the event. Just going to be honest, okay? And again, this is all information that I have sent in for as long as this has been out, because this has been happening since the day it came out. My last little extra, and this is for any event like this. So Garden of Infinity, Card King, Wheel of Fortune, certainly. Any event like this where there's research, building, you know, any kind of those kinds of speed ups. Remove them for people who have max buildings and max tech, please. I know that maybe eventually down the road there may be increases to tech or increases to buildings. That might be a thing down the road, okay? But when that happens, and I'm sure the majority of the people that have maxed accounts have quite literally a decade of their life saved up in building and tech speed ups, or pretty close to it. Change those to universals. Change them to pick what you want. Okay, so you can start. In fact, that's the perfect solution. Change them to the boxes where you can select the choice of which speed up you want. That way, for people who do want to save up for building and tech speed ups, in the eventuality of possibly getting some extra levels coming in, you can do that. You can save up when they're not getting punished for having max tech. If they want to keep that stuff and have it handy in case that does happen, they still have that availability. But for those of you that want to be able to use those speed ups now, they can change those immediately into training speed ups or healing speed ups. You can always use both of those speed ups. There's never a time in an account's life where those two things aren't usable. So to me, that's that'd be nice to have, but please fix the other 6 things. Please fix the other 6 things that would make this event really, really fun. And I actually would maybe do this on all my accounts. Right now, I only do it on one, and that's only because I'm so far behind on my equipment on this account. I've got to catch up. That's the only reason why I'm doing it on this account. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't do it on this account either. So, something to take into account. Please address the issues on this. I'm asking, I'm begging, because I do like the event, but it's so frustrating. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video on me ranting on Father's Day. I figured it was a video that needed to be made anyway because I've been asking for these things to be fixed for a long time. They just haven't been fixed. So, hope you've enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Cheers. Have a good one. Take care.